Hello everybody, it's me Crunch, and I'm a massive fan of Luigi's Mansion, but sorry to say, Luigi's Mansion 3 is my favorite game. Like, not even in the Luigi's Mansion franchise. I'm pretty sure, like, ever. I don't know what makes me like it so much, but it's just fantastic. It's simple, but not too simple to the point it's boring. I've played and beaten it like 3 times and a half. The main plot of the game is Mario, Luigi, Peach, and some random toads, I guess, gets invited to a hotel hosted by Helen Gravely. But at night, Luigi wakes up to Peach's scream and goes to check it out, and of course, turns out this hotel is infested with ghosts. I think you understand the main plot synopsis at this point. Luigi gets EGOT out of a painting, he gives in the poltergeist goo, and he runs around sucking up ghosts, but instead of it being Luigi's Mansion, it's a hotel. So there's 15 floors he has to go around and beat up the bosses of those levels. Anyways, enough with that stupid plot synopsis. I'm going to be ranking all the floors that appear in the game in order of lowest to highest in the hotel. Not really much to say about this level, it's just the basement. EGOT eventually sets up here, but besides that, not a lot of importance. There's also where we fight. This is also where we find the poltergeist goo, which is pretty cool, but again, like, not much to say. This one, also pretty boring, but it does a great job explaining the main mechanics of the game, since this is the first place you go while actually being able to fight. It does an amazing job. The overall vibe of the floor is pretty good too. It gets the point across pretty well. I like it. It's going above basement floor B1. Mezzanine. The kitchen floor. Okay, it's not much and it does get pretty repetitive. The mouse chase gets really annoying, but I get it. It's to make the levels longer, which is understandable. The boss fight is pretty fun. Oh my god. Shut up! The kitchen floor, it's okay. It's not much and it does get pretty repetitive. The mouse chase gets really annoying, but I get it. It's to make the level longer, which is understandable. The boss fight is pretty fun though, going below ground floor. Me personally, I don't like this one. It's boring, it really doesn't stick out to me like the other ones. I mean, I guess it's the first level where you really get to use Luigi properly, which is cool, I guess. That's really the only redeeming quality, because there isn't a lot to say about this level. Sorry, it just doesn't stick out to me. Going below mezzanine. This one kinda had the same problem as Hotel Shops, but it does make its gimmick a little more blatant, which I like. The main boss is also pretty cool. It's a really short level with not a lot to talk about. The main boss battle is okay, I guess. That's why it is higher than it should be. Also, you get a random ass toad from this, so that's cool, I guess. Going above Hotel Shops, below ground floor. This one isn't great. It's just boring running around. For a maid lady who swallowed the briefcase you were sent to get there. Not really a ton to talk about either. The first few levels of the game do get really boring, but at least they aren't bad, just sort of like really, really boring. Here you go, an actual great level. Definitely one of my favorites. I have no problem getting stuck on this one, because the overall vibe is amazing. It nails the hell out of the creepy medieval gimmick of the level. It's also just, like, scary. The giant statue of the dude's head with the eyes tracking you is terrifying, and the music in the background really sells it. One of the greatest levels on the map. Going above Rip Suites. Alright, losing me a little with this one. It's not good. It's, in fact, a little repetitive and annoying. It's fun to look at later. It's nice to look at least. I would be annoyed about the backtracking to it later in the game, but I'm not. The scenery of the level is just fantastic. The gameplay of it, though, could be better. You're just climbing a tree, and then you fight an old man, and then the boss battle's a little annoying. I heard some people say it's the hardest level, which I don't agree with at all. It's easy and fun to look at, but it gets a little annoying with the boringness of the mechanics in this one. Going below mezzanine. I hate that name. Now this one feels the most Luigi's Mansion-y out of any other level. It's just fun. You go into each TV, which transports you to a set, and it's kind of a puzzle where you have to get objects to unlock other objects to eventually unlock the main ghost, Morty's megaphone. The tragedy! Oh, jeez, Rick, is this my end? Is this what I, Morty, director of the famous films, am destined? Sorry. Anyways, you go around doing that, but if you use the camera using Luigi, the set turns real, which is really cool! I had no idea that's how movies worked! It's fun and it doesn't get old, there's not a lot of complaints on this one, except for the fact that it's a little underused, and you have to suck up Morty at the end, even though he's like the nicest ghost. Anyway, going above Castle McFrights. I wrote a smiley face down in the script. I don't know how I'm supposed to express that. Like, out loud. Floor 9, Unnatural History Museum. This one is short, like really short. I'm pretty sure it's just a filler floor to fill up the 15 floor slots. But it's still pretty good. Like, it's okay. It's not amazing or fantastic. I didn't really come out of that level a changed man, which again isn't what I expect, but I don't know. I expected more from a prehistoric theme, going below Grand Floor. I don't hate this one, but I don't like it. It's not like it's the worst one, but it's just boring. Like, just so many puzzles. That's like 80% of the game. That's like 80% of the time is just based off pure guessing. It's not like it's boring and sucky to go through. I'll go through it, but it's not like I want to. It's because I'm forced to. Going below Unnatural History Museum. You're hot. I mean, only weirdos would think that. Ugh! Anyways, this one sucks. I don't like it. It's boring, it's trash, it's draining my life force, just giving it the energy to talk about it. I hate it. I don't like it. Done. Twisted Sweet sucks balls. Going below Tomb Sweets. This game just either has, like, the greatest levels or the worst. There's no in between. The Spectral Catch is great. I like it a lot. It doesn't leech on the same thing. It doesn't overstay its welcome. But it doesn't feel too short, or like it didn't get enough time. It's a pirate theme, it's great. The boss battle is really fun. Not fantastic, but it's amazing. Oh my god, this cannot be a coincidence. It just went from worst to best to worst. Wait. It just went from worst to best to worst again. This one stinks. It's not terrible, though. I can still play it with, like, 3 eye rolls max. It's not, like, bad. It's just, like, bad. I don't like it. It's boring. The boss battles doesn't make sense. It stinks. It sucks. Going below Twisted Sweets. Okay, I feel like they did this on purpose, because it just went worst to best to worst to best, because I love the dance hall. It's fun. It has a nice vibe. It's not hard to... It's not too hard, not too easy. Luigi's really funny here. It's just a nice level. Not much to say, but just because it's simple. And Luigi's Mansion needs simplicity. Final one. This one is good, I guess. The boss battle is pretty climactic. And I like King Boo in this one. He's sort of funny. It took me like 30 minutes and like 8 deaths on the first playthrough. But the third and second didn't take me a long time. You just need to get used to the attacks and then it gets easier. Going below Dance Hall. So, you may be wondering, Crunch, are you missing one? Yes. Yes, I am. I skipped Boilerworks and saved it for last, because I despise Boilerworks. Like, it's the worst thing ever. I hate it. I don't want to go full Mr. Enter, but I hate this. And you have to visit it twice. Okay, so, I'm just going to go unscripted for this one. I don't like it. It's horrible to look at. It's just a sewer, and you have to go around it twice. Like, there's so many good maps that would be great for, like, multiple visiting, like the Castle McFrights or whatever, but for some reason, you go back to Boilerworks multiple times. Goddamn Boilerworks! It's gross. I don't like it. It's gross. It's disgusting. The boss doesn't feel threatening. It's just annoying. You have to go down a sewer you have to go down a sewer half the level where you're just going down a sewer on a floaty, and you have to solve puzzles while you're going down it, and it's so annoying and repetitive. It's not even fun. It's not fun to look at. It plays the same stupid track for, like, the entire level, and you eventually get sick of it. I can't even listen to the Boilerworks theme after this because it's so bad. It's so bad. And it's just, I don't like Boilerworks, and you have to visit it multiple times because EGAT sends you with Toad to get it, but it's just, like, it's just annoying, and there's so many pipes, there's so much water, it's so annoying. There's so much Luigi. You have to, and when you think you're about to leave, I'm finally out of here. I'm finally out of Boilerworks. You're not. There's a red guy who's blocking the door, and you have to go all the way to the second path,
even though
all the way around Boilerworks.
Again, in his house the whole fucking time, and we're responsible for everything.
17th, Boilerworks, 16th, Basement, 15th, Fitness Center, 14th, Twisted Sweets, 13th, Tomb Sweets, 12th, Hotel Shops, 11th, Garden Suites, 10, Mezzanine, 9, The Great Stage, 8, Grand Floor, 7, Unnatural History Museum, 6, Rip Suites, 5, King Boo Boss Fight Floor, 4, The Dance Hall, 3, The Spectral Catch, 2nd, Castle McFrights, 1st, Paranormal Productions. Anyway, that was all the floors ranked. They're either a hit or a miss, and the hits are really good and the misses could be better. Except for Boilerworks. There's no fixing that. Like and subscribe for more videos like this, and comment what I should talk about next. And in case I don't see you, good morning, good evening, and good night.